Well, good morning and welcome to Zen Fits or Strange Conceits. We're speaking from Blackstone, Virginia, the center of the world, but then you two are at the center of the world. And the topic of yesterday was I talked about Quanon, I don't know how you say it, Q-A-N-O-N. And I wanted to pick up on that because I started writing this morning about the heart of religion. And what struck me about this Atlantic article on Quanon, was that it said this looks like a religion. So I got to dig into that, ideas for me are cotton balls. And it's full of little seeds, so you want to pull it apart and see all the little idea seeds in it. You want to pull that thing apart and make it transparent. What's to see through it, to make the cotton ball, the idea, transparent to understanding. So you got to pick at it a little bit. You got to pull it apart, and don't give up. But you got to watch out for the thorns. And so the idea behind religion, Quanon, is that it's kind of like a mystery. You want to know who did it. You want to know. The whole idea behind conspiracy theory is that you know what the truth is. You have a theory. You know who the conspiracy is. You know who's behind it. I got his game. I got the game. You see, I see the game. But seeing the game is the game. Seeing the game is the game. Because the game, basically all games, are based on competing either with somebody else, with another team, or with yourself to be number one, to win. And so the idea behind the game, every game has to have an end game. You don't play a game that has no ending. Even solitaire, I play solitaire on my computer. My father played solitaire when he retired from the Navy. He used cards, sat on his chair with the cardboard on the little footrest. He wore the spots off the cards. His deck of cards was blank. He wore them all. So the point is that the game must have an ending, yet we don't want it to end. Movies are a game. Who did it? What's the ending? What's the resolution? Will they get together? We don't like it when there's no ending. Wow, left me hanging. What? Who won? I want to get to number one is knowing. I want to know who did it. I want to be number one. Number one is knowing. I know who did it. I'm number one. You see, so this a lot of mixed up in the game, but the game pulls us, it focuses us, gives us meaning, gives us friendship, team players, become one with your team players. There's a lot of involved in the game. Sports is all a game. The competition makes you more skillful. We develop character, we develop values, ethical behavior, play the game. All this, everywhere war is a game. You get down to it, everything's a game. So we have pretend games, Monopoly, all the games you go by, you got a drawer full of them, so when kids come, you pull out a game. The family, the lights go out, you play a game. Oh, great, families come together, you play a game. You go out in the backyard, you play a game. Where is it where you're not playing a game? You see, the game, everything. So you got to obviously pretend games that you voluntarily play, you see, or you've got the unconscious games. The unconscious games. Do you realize that the modern world, the one we live in now, is a game? It's digital. It's toasted. It's electronic. An electronic game. We're all playing in an electronic game called the computer / internet / cell phone. The game is portable. You got it in your pocket. Everywhere you go, play the game. Now the game is either a conscious game where you get involved, a video game and all of that, or it's Trumpism, or it's Quanon. It's a game. Who did it? You got somebody in Quanon. You got somebody Q who's dropping clues. Follow the clues. Deep throat. Follow the clues. You'll get to know. The game of Quanon is to be the one who knows. I know who's behind it. I know who did it, you see. Trumpism is about winning, number one. Every day, it's a new move. Today I move and I beat. Oh, today I lost. But Trump, the Trump game is, and he said it in the beginning, in this game, you only win. And you get bored with winning. You'll win so much. You can just win this game with me. Play with me and you'll be a winner. Basically, is the Trump game. Evangelicalism, I love them. They love God with, you got right here in town, Blackstone, you got the orthodox religions, the Baptist, the Episcopalian, the Methodist, and they're the big brick churches. And then on the outskirts of town, you got the Pentecostal, the fundamentalist, the churches where you got they're playing rock music and they're jumping around and everything, and everybody here in town is but even evangelical is a game to be number one. Of course, God is number one. So if you want to get God, you'll be number one. You see, and the game has an ending. Armageddon, end of times. And guess what? We win. You see, that's at the end of times. It's like a cosmic game. A cosmic game, you see, of good versus evil, and we win, and the good wins in the end. And it's a rapture. It's exciting. Have popcorn, pop champagne. We win. You're not. You're going to hell. We're going to heaven. We win. We win. You see, it's a cosmic game. This game started, by the way, in ancient Persia, 1,000 years before Christ, with Zoroastrianism, which was a mythology or an idea of the world as being a cosmic war between light and dark. And at the end of the cause of time, light wins. Light kills darkness. Good kills evil. We win. It's a cosmic game of good versus evil, and good wins in the end. And that game right there has shaped Western society. Eastern Oriental cultures don't have a game like that. They don't play that game. The West plays a game to win, you see. Conquer the world. Expand. Amazon, I win. I got everything. Walmart, I win. I'm in every country. Where can you go that Walmart is not? Where can you go that Amazon is not? I win. I'm the one. So it's all about being the one, you see. The one, the one, the one. The finger, the one. The one. I'll end with one of my favorite koans, Gute. The Gute was a Zen master. And whenever anybody asked him what Zen was, he was the one finger master. What is Zen? He had an assistant. And when the assistant was asked by his, say, what does Gute mean by, what does Gute mean? And the assistant would. So when Gute heard that his assistant, he rushed over to his assistant with a knife and cut off the finger. And the assistant went, you screaming, why did you cut off my finger? And Gute went, and the assistant was enlightened. I'll end with that. Thanks for dropping in.